Economic industries have many ups and downs, and only those who survive know how to lead well. There exists a race to become the world's first trillionaire, and this topic gets debatable when this race is between the entrepreneurs. America's richest individuals are getting richer and showing no signs of slowing down during the pandemic. Elon Musk is the person working to revolutionize transportation both on Earth and in space, while Jeff Bezos used to be the CEO and co-founder of Amazon, the largest online shopping platform. Elon Musk versus Jeff Bezos, the race to $1 trillion. When we look at the charts, we find the Jeff Bezos name at the top of the billionaires list, while Elon Musk is among the top people, these two showing highest earnings in this year as compared to other people on top. Let's start with Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos founded e-commerce colossus Amazon in 1994 out of his garage in Seattle. He used to run Amazon as CEO and owns an 11.1% stake. The founder of the global e-commerce behemoth Amazon.com Incorporated is responsible for running a platform that accounted for 4% of all US retail sales in 2017 and a whopping 44% of digital spending. Jeff Bezos has literally dozens of ideas that span a broad range of investments, all the way from real estate to the retrieval of rocket ship engines from the ocean floor. His net worth has now surpassed $183 billion, making him not only the current world's richest person, but wealthier than anyone else on the planet dating back to at least 1982. During Amazon's first year, Bezos tried to raise money by predicting $74 million in sales by 2000, far underestimating the reality. $1.64 billion in sales in 1999 alone. In 2019, Amazon notched $280.5 billion in revenue and a record $11.5 billion in net profit. The company's share price reflects this phenomenal growth. The stock increased nearly 500% from September 2015 to September 2020 and rose 60% between January and September of 2020 alone. The 2020 annual meeting announcement showed Bezos owning 75 million shares. According to the growth rate, we could see Jeff Bezos reaching the $200 billion mark in just 5.5 years. But the thing is, the Amazon stock stagnated at $1,800 to $2,000 per share for a year and a half, and this would have stayed so if it was not for the pandemic increasing sales. It is possible we could see a pullback after this pandemic. Based on the decrease in exponential growth rate, it seems hard for Jeff to reach the $200 mark over a decade. Now let's find out why Elon Musk is more likely to cross this mark. The 49-year-old South African entrepreneur Elon Musk is known for founding Tesla Motors and SpaceX. Elon Musk co-founded and leads Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, and The Boring Company. As the co-founder and CEO of Tesla, Elon leads all product design, engineering, and global manufacturing of the company's electric vehicles, battery products, and solar energy products. He owns 21% of Tesla but has pledged more than half his stake as collateral for loans, but he gets an extra 1% for total number of outstanding shares for every $50 billion that increase the market cap. The 49-year-old entrepreneur, who is also the co-founder of space exploration firm SpaceX. Thanks to soaring stock prices at Tesla, the company Musk founded, the quirky South African-born entrepreneur has seen his personal wealth soar to unimaginable heights of $183 billion, making him one of the wealthiest people in the world. Talking about net worth increase, Musk saw the highest percentage gains with a 228% boost, taking his personal fortune from $24.6 billion pre-pandemic to $73.1 billion as of August 13th. Musk's net worth has risen by $100.3 billion in 2020. As for the profit Tesla would be making in the next 10 years, Elon Musk would be having billions of profits. As present, Tesla is aiming to produce 500,000 cars per factory annually. With ambitions to build 2 factories per year, the company would boast a total of 20 to 25 factories by the end of the decade. At present, Tesla invests most of their profits in building new factories and other capital investments. In the near future, Tesla could achieve the annual profit of $15 billion, increasing present growth rate of 5%. They could actually be over a $15.54 trillion company, but looking at what their business administration shows, it shows Tesla would be worth $1.5 trillion, giving Elon Musk $375 billion. Combining this with the same $100 to $200 billion from the rocket company SpaceX, Elon Musk would be worth $500 to $600 billion by the end of the decade. This is just the minimum, as this doesn't include the Tesla driving company, the robot taxi network, their battery technology, and their solar business where Tesla puts most of their profits. If Tesla makes cars at a greater rate and puts these in the robot taxi network, it's likely that Tesla would have a price-to-earnings ratio in the 30s. This would make Tesla a $9 trillion company, giving Musk $2.25 trillion, and that's completely ignoring the profits from the other services Tesla provides. These other services could give hundreds and trillions of dollars profit to Elon Musk. Jeff Bezos has reclaimed his title of the world's richest person, ending Elon Musk's roughly 6-week reign atop the list. Musk lost about $4.5 billion Tuesday after Tesla shares fell 2.4%. Which was enough to knock him to second place on the Bloomberg Billionaires Index ranking. Bezos' net worth also fell as the broader stock market lost a bit of ground, but his loss wasn't as extreme, only taking a hit of about $372 million. That was enough to recapture his title that he held for about 3 years. Musk's surge to first place happened in early January, when Tesla's stock was skyrocketing. The 170 million shares of Tesla he already owns increased in value by $106 billion during 2020, as shares shot up 743% during the course of the year. The Tesla CEO also fanned the flames during a trader frenzy that sent GameStop GME shares exploding and later deflated. Bezos had a rather robust 2020 too. The Amazon CEO's stake in the company increased by $75 billion in 2020 to $173.3 billion, given the huge increase in sales driven by the COVID-19 pandemic. Earlier this month, he announced that he's stepping down from his CEO role and will transition to the role of executive chair later this year. After 3 unchallenged years as the richest person in the world, the Amazon boss has been booted off his top spot by a man whose fortune was just a quarter of his 7 months ago. Oh, and his most bitter Twitter rival. According to Bloomberg, Elon Musk, the founder of electric car company Tesla, officially became the world's richest man. He now has a net worth of more than $194 billion, or 143 billion pounds. Up $150 billion in just 12 months, and more notably, $11 billion more than Bezos's. His low-key response on Twitter: "How strange." Musk knows it's still to play for in the competition between the cold-blooded hedge fund staffer who started an online bookshop from his garage and who turns 57 today, and the visionary electric car boss with a pop star girlfriend. It's been a record-breaking year for both bosses. Bezos added $13 billion to his net worth on July 20th last year, believed to be the largest earnings for an individual in a single day, while Musk's quadrupling in fortune over the last 7 months is believed to be the fastest wealth accumulation in history. Bezos, a former hedge fund employee, launched his empire in 1994 after reading that the web had grown 2,300% in a year. He opened an online bookstore called Cadabra in his Seattle garage and later changed the name to Amazon, the biggest river in the world, in a bid to make his the world's biggest bookshop. The company's value passed the $1 trillion mark for the first time last May. He holds a 10.6% stake. Musk's rise to billionaire status has been more dizzying. He moved to the US from South Africa at 24 and founded a tech company, Zip2. This is the Elon Musk versus Jeff Bezos, the race to $1 trillion.